Hello everyone, I'm excited to show off some amazing features that we have in our Huygens launch that will be coming up very soon. This is going to be a three-part series catered to the mining community. The first part is going to be creating a miner account, worker account, and interacting with the mining dashboard and purchasing a mining pass. The second video is going to be joining a CCN Windows Mini machine, and our third part, our last video of the series, is going to be joining a Linux Pro machine. So I'm excited to dive into the content here. Just an FYI, we are doing a little rebranding of our website, so you'll see some new changes here. However, our features will still be on that website, such as our calculator, our bridge, and our migration. So who am I? Very briefly, I'm a product relation associate at Computecoin. My name is Joseph Manello. You may have seen me in the webinars. I participate in a lot of the education and transparency here, so not only miners know what they're doing, but general community members know what they're doing. So this is for all of our miners, intro miners or advanced miners, just to get, you know, familiar with the new way of doing things, and this is an exciting way. So just some key things first before we get started here. The first two things we're going to need is a miner account and a worker account. Here we have our Huygens Testnet wallet. This is a developer wallet, so just very briefly, it's a little different from the typical Chrome extension you just download, just as a forewarning. Let me go over to my proper wallet I want to use. I'll be using Chrome for today's demo. I'm going to want to copy this address here. It's named account 1. You could change the account name by simply going here. We'll name this one miner. So again, I want to copy this address, and I'm going to paste this here. We'll use this later. I now need my worker account address. So you can see I have not created a worker account yet, so I'm going to create one and just name it worker. Oh, looks like I spelled that wrong. Worker. And take a look at that. It's that simple, and we could transfer between the two. So I will get this, and sweet. So we have both our miner address and our worker address now. Now, what is our miner and what is our worker? It's important to note that our miner is somebody who manages the mining pass, manages all the assets and the collateral. It has to post collateral to the machines. The worker address is what your machines are going to be working under. So you can't use a miner address to host a machine onto our network. You have to use a worker address, and our smart contracts know the difference. So why is this? Well, the reason why we developed this feature is one, not only to have your own digital ID, digital identity to log into our interface instead of using a username and email, which is awesome. You get to use your Ale wallet, a cool feature, not a feature that I've seen anywhere else yet. But the real reason we created a separate miner and worker address is for large data centers, even smaller people, even smaller miners who may have employees. So if I was the head of the company managing all of the assets, I'm going to want to hold the miner address, which is going to have all of the collateral, all the CCN tokens. I'm not going to want to give that out to my employees where they may be able to use it for malicious activities or steal all of those assets. So I'm going to give them a worker address where I could give them the necessary tokens if needed. They shouldn't need any tokens, but all they're going to use this address for is to get a key store file, to actually join the network, and connect their machines. And later on in our other two demos, I'll kind of show what's going on there, and we'll get in more depth. But for now, let's go to our new interface, which is here. So this is a test interface, and what we have to do is connect our Ale wallet first. So we'll connect just our miner account for now. And we've connected. Cool. So we'll click connect one more, and we'll connect both these accounts. Looks like it got mad at me here. Okay. Then our next button prompts here to sign into Ale wallet. So it's going to look here, and it's going to say, oh, whoops, the current account that you're in right, ending in BC97, does not have a miner account linked to that. So I could either enter a new address or I could create a miner account. In this case, we're going to create one. So here it asks me to enter an address for a miner account, and I want this account to be my, this is my worker account. So let's switch to my miner account. We'll have to go through this again. Okay, perfect. So now we can see my miner account ending in 8AA6. 8AA6 is here. I could click continue. It now says enter address for a worker account. You could see when I changed my accounts, the smart contract obviously reset. So what we need to do here, and this is why I had us copy down our details. I'm just going to copy this address. BC97, BC97. I'll click continue. It then verifies that, yep, this is in fact an address that is created. We do see it, and we could use it. So we'll click create account here, and we'll have to pay a small gas fee. Perfect. Now that I've created an account, I have the choice to directly buy a mining pass here, which is used as a deflationary measure, and it is a required credential for each miner's computing power. But we're just going to go straight to the dashboard. It's going to ask for a signature request. We'll sign. Welcome to your dashboard. In this overview, we could see we're in our mining overview ending in 8AA6, and we're logged in here. Okay, we have a simple tab where we could join our Discord or bring us straight to our documentation. This is a good break to take. Before you purchase your mining pass, you're going to need to know your machine collateral. How much CCN do you have to post? In order to find out these two details, you could use our calculator. In order to find out our requirements for joining our network, you can use our frequently asked questions, where we'll have our mining frequently asked questions that is updated. And this is on our Git book, easily accessible from our website. And this link just again brings you to our Git book overview of our CCN mining overview. It goes into detail of what our CCN Mini and CCN Pro machine is. So there will also be the details on how to join in syntax commands after this video is created, and the Git book will be updated. So that's really the necessary documentation, especially if you're a miner and if there's any updates to the network. This is the calculator, and I'm sure miners and community members have already been using it a bunch. I already know off the top of my head that the two machines I'm going to be joining later are going to provide about 1 MMP worth of meta power, so there's no reason for me to go in here and kind of calculate out what I need. I already know the collateral I need, and I already know the mining power. The estimated meta power I'm going to provide, that's what I need to buy my mining pass credential. So let's buy that mining pass. So we have two features here. We could buy more over here or buy more over here. In this case, I'll just click it over here. It says you do not have a mining pass yet, so I could join the machines, but I can't connect them and host them and allow them to start doing tasks. I need that mining pass first. Now again, that mining pass is used for a deflationary measure. The UCCN used our stablecoin to purchase that mining pass, then purchases CCN as a buyback and burn. That CCN is instantly burned. So in this case, all I need to do is I'm just going to enter 10 UCCN here. I told you I was providing about 1 MMP worth of meta power. So I don't have to, this is 2. I'm getting way more than I need. I will confirm. Perfect. So we'll see that the menu changes here. It now notices that I do have a mining pass and I haven't used any of the meta power. It also says here next adjustment. This is important to note. This is a new feature here. Every 7 days, any unused meta power or computing power that you have not allocated to a machine or joined a machine to use that power, it will be decreased from your mining pass. So it's important to get a proper estimate of the meta power you're going to be providing and buying a mining pass that's close to that estimate. So in my case, I really only needed to buy about 5 UCCN worth of a mining pass here, but I decided to do 10. This is just a test. Now, why do we have this feature where it decreases? And it's a great question to ask, and you may say, oh, that's a weird feature. I wouldn't want that. Again, don't confuse it with your used metapower. If you're providing 3 MMPs and you purchase a mining pass of 3 MMPs, it won't be decreased as long as you have your machines connected, online, and running. However, if you purchase 6 MMPs worth of metapower and you're only providing 3 MMPs worth of metapower and you don't plan on hosting any more machines, you don't need the additional 3 MMPs. So it gets decreased by a half. So in this case, you should have about 4.5 after the 7-day adjustment. And that other 1.5 goes back to the community so another miner can use it. So I hope that helps explain things a little bit. And again, always contact us. Come into our Discord and ask questions. Join our webinars and our community calls that will be happening soon. So let's hop back to our account overview. Previously, we added that worker address, and we could see it here. Okay, and this is important to note. Another thing that we're going to do while we're here in our interface is deposit our CCN for collateral to use later. So in this case, I'm going to put the number 100 down here. It'll deposit 100 CCN into this contract. I'll confirm it. And we'll now see that I have 100 CCN in my unlocked funds and 100 CCN available for collateral. If I wanted to withdraw that, I'd simply type 100 here, withdraw, and pay the gas fee. We have our machines overview, rewards, marketplace, penalties, and messages. I'm not going to go too much into detail here. We'll be focusing on our account page and our machine page over these demos. Here we have CCN Mini and CCN Pro tab. In our next demo, we'll be working within the CCN Mini tab. And this is under our worker account. So we'll be using that worker address. So I hope this demo is helpful, and I hope this shows you some of the new things that we have planned for Huygens and using your Ale wallet as a DID, digital identity wallet. I'm excited to see you all in the next one. It was a pleasure. Cheers.